Thibaut Meurisse, Dopamine Detox, a short guide to remove distractions and get your brain to do hard things. Have you ever found yourself unable to start a crucial task, choosing instead to scroll through social media or watch just one more video? If this scenario sounds familiar, you're experiencing the effects of dopamine overstimulation. In this blink, you'll learn about the intricacies of dopamine's role in your daily life and its impact on your behavior. You'll explore how to break the cycle of constant stimulation, which leads to restlessness and dissatisfaction, by implementing a dopamine detox. This detox isn't about eliminating pleasure, but finding a balance to enhance your focus on more rewarding long-term tasks. You'll be guided through a 3-step method to successfully detox, including identifying your main distractions, creating barriers to high dopamine activities, and establishing a morning routine to set the tone for a productive day. As you embark on this journey, remember that controlling your focus in a world full of distractions is a continuous challenge, but one that's essential for achieving your goals and dreams. So, take the first step toward a more balanced, focused, and fulfilling life by diving into the world of a dopamine detox. Understanding dopamine and its impact on your focus and behavior. Are you frequently drawn to activities that offer quick satisfaction? This inclination is often driven by dopamine, a key neurotransmitter in the brain, which is much more than just a pleasure chemical. Its true role is far more complex, driving you to pursue experiences that promise rewards, such as social interactions or the enjoyment of food. In this digital era, this natural drive is often misdirected into activities like browsing social media or watching videos, where the allure lies in the anticipation of a reward rather than the activity itself. This relentless pursuit can lead to a harmful cycle of constant stimulation seeking, often causing feelings of restlessness and dissatisfaction. This happens because high stimulation activities, like checking emails or engaging in online games, make everyday tasks and responsibilities seem dull by comparison, leading to procrastination and a struggle to focus on important but less immediately gratifying tasks. To break this cycle, it's important to understand and manage the role of dopamine in your behavior. By recognizing that it's the anticipation of a reward and not the reward itself that's often driving your actions, you can start to rewire your approach to daily tasks and responsibilities. A practical approach includes consciously reducing engagement in high dopamine activities that serve as habitual distractions. Instead, refocus your attention on tasks that may seem less exciting but are more rewarding in the long run. These could include methods like setting specific times for email or social media, engaging in focused work sessions without digital interruptions, or substituting screen time with more fulfilling activities like reading or outdoor exercise. An essential part of this process involves introspection and action. Ask yourself, what are the activities you're addicted to? Identify your main sources of stimulation and reflect on whether they truly bring you happiness. This self-inquiry can be a powerful tool in breaking free from the dopamine-driven cycle of overstimulation and reorienting your focus towards more meaningful and fulfilling pursuits. By understanding dopamine's role and consciously managing your engagement with stimulating activities, you can enhance your ability to concentrate and achieve your goals, leading to increased productivity and a greater sense of fulfillment. The challenges of dopamine overstimulation. In a world brimming with constant stimulation, it's easy to fall into the trap of dopamine overstimulation. This state occurs when you engage excessively in highly stimulating activities, like spending hours on social media, binge-watching videos, or indulging in sugary foods. These habits create a cycle where your brain craves more stimulation, diminishing your ability to enjoy or engage in less stimulating but essential tasks. This overstimulation leads to an imbalance in your life. Ordinary but crucial tasks become unappealing, causing procrastination and a decrease in productivity. After the fleeting pleasure fades, you can be left with feelings of emptiness and unfulfillment. To tackle this, begin by identifying your main sources of overstimulation. Common culprits include frequent email checks, social media, and consumption of junk food. Conscious efforts to limit these activities can make a significant difference. For instance, designate specific times for checking emails and social media, and choose healthier food options over sugary treats. Introducing less stimulating but more fulfilling activities into your routine can be an effective strategy. Activities like reading, physical exercises, mindfulness practices, or spending time in nature can enhance your well-being and provide a more sustained sense of satisfaction. One aspect often overlooked is the impact of constant stimulation on your ability to think long-term. Studies suggest that long-term thinking is a key predictor of success. But your daily overstimulation with immediate gratifications hampers your capacity to focus on long-term goals. For example, the habit of binge-watching shows or endlessly scrolling through social media can detract from time spent on healthier activities or pursuing personal goals. Interestingly, our food choices are also influenced by dopamine. Humans naturally crave sugar and fat, as these once scarce resources were vital for our ancestors' survival. But today, with easy access to these foods, our innate cravings can lead to overconsumption and health issues. Recognizing this can help us make more mindful food choices, aligning with our long-term health goals. To manage dopamine overstimulation effectively, it's important to take action steps toward change. Reflect on your habits. What activities can't you stay away from for a day? Write down situations where you find yourself endlessly engaged in a stimulating activity. Rate yourself on how often you fall for the "I can do it later" mindset, or how frequently you feel the fear of missing out. Acknowledging these patterns is the first step toward regaining control over your focus and productivity, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Reset your focus through a dopamine detox. Reducing certain activities could refocus your mind. A dopamine detox involves purposefully cutting back on activities that overstimulate your brain's dopamine system. This process isn't about eliminating dopamine, but rather adjusting to a healthier level of stimulation, allowing ordinary tasks to become more appealing and manageable. There are 3 main types of dopamine detoxes you could embark on. The first is a 48-hour complete detox, which is the most intensive. It involves eliminating most sources of external stimulation, such as internet use, social media, and processed foods, for 2 full days. The second option is a 24-hour detox, similar but shorter and slightly less intense. Lastly, the partial detox focuses on removing your biggest source of stimulation, which might be a specific activity like browsing YouTube, for an extended period. During your detox periods, engage in less stimulating activities that promote relaxation and mindfulness. This could include going for contemplative walks, reading non-stimulating material, practicing meditation, or journaling. These activities not only help fill the time previously occupied by high dopamine activities, but also contribute to your overall well-being. The goal of the detox is to reduce your overall level of stimulation, helping you to revert to a more natural state of focus and motivation. Post-detox, tasks that previously seemed dull or uninteresting may become more engaging and manageable. This recalibration can lead to increased productivity and a more balanced approach to work and leisure activities. Embarking on a dopamine detox can be challenging, with potential withdrawal symptoms from the reduced stimulation. Push through these initial difficulties to achieve increased focus, productivity, and a more balanced lifestyle. To start your dopamine detox journey, reflect on which type of detox would best suit your current lifestyle and needs. Write down your plan and prepare by identifying fulfilling, low-stimulation activities to engage in during the detox. Remember, the goal isn't to remove all pleasure, but to recalibrate your response to everyday stimuli, thereby enhancing your ability to concentrate and achieve your goals more effectively. Implementing the 3-step dopamine detox method. This section provides a detailed 3-step method to successfully implement a dopamine detox, aiming to recalibrate your brain's response to overstimulating activities. The first step is to identify your biggest distractions. Pinpoint activities that lead to dopamine overstimulation, such as frequent social media checks, endless internet browsing, watching too much TV, or consuming sugary foods. Create a list, categorizing them into can-do and can't-do activities. This list acts as a guide during your detox, helping you steer clear of high dopamine triggers. The second step is to add friction to these undesirable behaviors, making them less accessible. For instance, disable social media notifications, delete distracting apps from your phone, or store devices in another room while working. Swap unhealthy snacks for healthier options. By creating these barriers, you lessen the likelihood of engaging in these activities impulsively. The third and final step is to start your day with a detox-friendly morning routine. Mornings are critical as your willpower is at its peak. Establish a routine that avoids high dopamine activities, focusing instead on calming practices like meditation, physical exercise, or reading. This sets a positive tone for the day, maintaining low stimulation levels and paving the way for productivity. In addition to these steps, take notes during your detox. Document moments of restlessness or urges to engage in distracting activities. This reflection helps identify your primary sources of stimulation and enhances your understanding of your habits. Also, use this time to reflect on your life goals, assess how you're using your time, and contemplate any personal challenges. By adding friction to unwanted behaviors and creating a positive morning routine, You actively work toward reducing activities that lead to dopamine overstimulation. The detox isn't about eliminating pleasure, but finding a balance where stimulation doesn't overpower your ability to focus on and enjoy more rewarding tasks. This approach can significantly enhance your focus, productivity, and overall satisfaction in daily life. Sustaining focus and productivity after a dopamine detox. Maintaining the calm and focus achieved from a dopamine detox is essential, yet challenging, amidst constant stimulation. The key to success lies in vigilance and preparedness, recognizing when old habits of seeking high stimulation resurface, and consciously redirecting yourself back to healthier routines. Start by planning your day intentionally. This simple act of writing down key tasks for the day reduces the risk of distraction and keeps your mind focused. Prioritize tasks by their impact and tackle them in order. For instance, ask yourself, if I could only complete one task today, which would have the greatest impact? This helps identify tasks that truly move the needle. Incorporating a focused morning routine is also important. Dedicate the first part of your day to a key task, ideally something challenging yet impactful, and tackle it with full concentration. This could be writing a report, planning a project, or any task critical to your goals. By starting your day with a closed system, a situation with minimal distractions, like working on a specific document or project, you can avoid the overstimulation open systems like social media or email bring. It's important to develop a laser-sharp focus. This could involve setting up a specific workspace where you work at the same time each day, choosing a trigger to start your routine, a cup of tea or a short meditation, for instance, and then diving into your task. Eliminate potential distractions by turning off notifications or informing others of your focus time. Work in uninterrupted blocks, ideally for about 45 minutes, followed by a short break. Remember, open systems like emails or social media are endless sources of distraction and should be approached with caution. Instead, work within closed systems where your focus is directed towards a specific task. For example, start your day by opening a Word document for writing rather than scrolling through news feeds. Finally, acknowledge that relapses may happen. Instead of dwelling on these, use them as learning opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Regularly engaging in activities that promote calmness and presence, like meditation or deep social interactions, can help maintain the benefits of your detox. By following these strategies, you can keep the lower levels of stimulation from your dopamine detox, leading to sustained improvements in focus and productivity, and contributing to a more balanced lifestyle. Integrating dopamine detox into your lifestyle for long-term benefits. Integrating the principles of a dopamine detox into everyday life is essential for long-term benefits and avoiding a relapse into overstimulation. This integration starts with heightened self-awareness. Stay alert to signs that you're reverting to old habits, like feeling restless or overusing digital devices, and consciously redirect your focus back to healthier routines. Developing a contingency plan helps maintain this discipline. Identify situations that might trigger a relapse, such as checking your phone first thing in the morning, and plan alternative actions, like starting your day with meditation instead of reaching for digital devices. Embracing a 30-day challenge can solidify your new habits. Commit to following the routines and practices established during your detox, such as limiting time on social media, maintaining a healthy diet, and incorporating regular physical exercise and mindfulness practices. Cultivating neurotransmitters like endorphin, oxytocin, or serotonin, which are associated with presence and calmness, plays a significant role in maintaining the balance achieved through a dopamine detox. Engage in activities that ground you in the present moment, such as meditation, mindfulness exercises, contemplative walks, and deep social interactions. These activities counterbalance the urge for stimulation driven by dopamine. Reflecting on the detox experience is also important. Assess the changes in your focus, productivity, and well-being. Identify what worked well and what needs adjustment. This reflection helps in fine-tuning your approach to align with your personal goals. Exploring further learning and resources to build upon the detox foundation can support your journey towards sustained focus and productivity. Why not read some books on time management, goal setting, and cultivating a positive mindset? By consciously choosing activities that promote balance and managing interactions with potentially distracting environments, you maintain a healthy dopamine balance. This approach leads to sustained improvements in focus, productivity, and overall life satisfaction. The 30-day challenge, along with continued learning and self-reflection, forms a comprehensive strategy for integrating the benefits of a dopamine detox into your lifestyle.